Hello and welcome to today's presentation, Eating to Compete with Real California Milk. I'm Jessica Isaacs. Today we will cover a little bit about Real California Milk. We'll talk about the nutritional benefits of dairy foods and how they can be implemented to an athlete's diet. We'll cover some misinformation when it comes to dairy foods and address that with evidence-based facts. And then we'll get into some practical fueling applications where I'll share a sample fueling plan and some great recipes. A little bit about me. I am currently the sports dietitian manager at USC. I've been there for about 3 weeks now. Prior to this, I was the lead sports dietitian at the LA Clippers, and I was also a team dietitian for UCLA men's and women's basketball teams. I'm thrilled to share some insights from my career as a sports dietitian working with collegiate and professional athletes today. Through my private practice, I also consult with and form strategic brand partnerships to provide evidence-based messaging, like today's presentation on behalf of Real California Milk, where we will explore the vital role that dairy plays in athletic performance and in overall health. I am being paid for my work today with Real California Milk and being compensated for my consultation. As a sports dietitian, I chose to represent California Milk because of their unwavering commitment to producing safe, delicious, and nutritious milk. Throughout my career, I've learned that California's dairy industry is not only steeped in a rich tradition of dairy and cheese making, but they also exemplify a dedication to sustainable agriculture. 99% of California's dairy farms are family owned, and not only are these farmers industry leaders, they are also innovators in sustainability. Their practices help to reduce environmental impact and ensure a resilient food system for future generations. This commitment to sustainability and quality is something that I deeply respect and advocate for in my work when it comes to athletes. As nutrition, sports, or health professionals, we understand the critical role that nutrition plays in enhancing athletic performance. Dairy foods, particularly those from California, offer a unique combination of nutrients that support energy, recovery, and overall health, making them an integral part to an athlete's diet. When it comes to fueling, dairy foods, dairy products like milk and yogurt are excellent sources of carbohydrates and protein, providing the necessary energy for training and competition. Studies have shown that consuming dairy foods before exercise can help maintain energy levels and enhance endurance. Post-exercise, the protein that we find in dairy aids in muscle recovery and repair, helping athletes bounce back faster. Research indicates that consuming dairy, particularly chocolate milk, post-workout can improve muscle recovery and reduce soreness. Calcium and vitamin D that we find in dairy products are vital for maintaining strong bones, reducing the risk of fractures and injuries, which is super important when it comes to our athletes. Long-term studies have demonstrated that regular consumption of dairy supports both bone density and reduces the risk of osteoporosis. The unique dairy profile that dairy foods offer supports overall health, ensuring that athletes perform at their best consistently. A balanced intake of dairy contributes to a well-rounded diet, supporting various bodily functions and improving overall athletic performance. Let's dive deeper into the nutritional benefits of some specific dairy products that are particularly beneficial for athletes. First off, good old milk. Milk is a high-quality protein or has high-quality proteins in it and also carbohydrates, calcium, and vitamin D. Milk is versatile, whether that's for pre or post-workout nutrition. It provides a quick energy source and essential nutrients for muscle repair and for bone health. A study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition found that milk is an effective beverage for both pre and post-workout nutrition due to its composition of carbs, proteins, and electrolytes. In fact, milk actually hydrates better than plain water because of its electrolyte profile. It provides quick energy from lactose and essential nutrients for both muscle repair and bone health, making it suitable for recovery from both resistance and endurance-based exercises. Next up, cottage cheese, which has casein protein, which is a protein that digests slowly. This is ideal for muscle recovery, especially overnight. The slow digesting protein, offers a slow digesting slow release of amino acids, which helps to promote muscle repair overnight. A randomized control trial published in Sports Medicine demonstrated that consuming cottage cheese, which again is rich in that slow digesting casein protein, before sleep leads to increased myofibrillar and mitochondrial protein synthesis during that overnight recovery from exercise. This slow release of amino acids promotes muscle repair and maintenance throughout the night, making this an ideal option for an athlete to add in before bed, like as a bedtime snack, so that they get the benefits of overnight recovery. Kefir, or kefir, however you want to pronounce it, is another great option of another great dairy food packed with probiotics. Supports gut health, which is crucial for nutrient absorption and overall well-being. A healthy gut is important for immune function and athletic performance. A study published in Metabolites demonstrated that kefir supplementation significantly improved exercise endurance performance and reduced fatigue, in part due to its beneficial effects on gut health. The probiotics in kefir support gut microbiota balance, enhancing nutrient absorption and overall well-being, which in turn can improve the immune function and athletic performance. And then we have buttermilk. Buttermilk is high in calcium, electrolytes, and also has probiotics. It's great for hydration and maintaining gut health. Buttermilk can be refreshing and a nutrient-rich option for athletes. A review in the Journal of Dairy Science emphasizes the benefits of buttermilk for hydration and bone health. This nutrient-rich beverage is high in calcium, which supports strong bones and overall well-being. And then the probiotics in cultured buttermilk also improve digestion and nutrient absorption. This also makes it an excellent choice for athletes seeking to enhance their performance and recovery. Yogurt is high in protein and also is a source of probiotics. It makes it perfect for snacking or for post-workout recovery. Yogurt supports muscle repair and also digestive health. And it's a convenient and nutritious option for athletes. A review in the British Journal of Nutrition highlights that yogurt is an essential, or is a great ideal snack, whether that's post-workout recovery or as a snack throughout the day for an athlete. The probiotics in yogurt not only support digestive health, but also aid in muscle repair. The high protein content facilitates this muscle recovery, making it a nutritious and convenient choice for athletes that are seeking to improve their performance and well-being. And then next, we're going to get into our myth versus fact section. We're going to address some common misconceptions about dairy foods and then also use some evidence-based research to clarify the true impact on health and athletic performance. The first one is probably the most common one that I hear, whether that's on social media or in conversation with athletes or folks that work around athletes. It's that dairy causes inflammation. The fact is that numerous studies actually show that dairy either has no impact or can even help to reduce inflammation. Dairy products are not only safe for most individuals, but also can be beneficial in reducing inflammation. The probiotics found in fermented dairy items like yogurt can help to balance gut bacteria, which plays a crucial role in modulating the body's inflammatory response. Additionally, dairy contains bioactive compounds such as casein and whey proteins, which have been studied for their potential anti-inflammatory effects. A comprehensive review published in Critical Reviews in Food Science and Nutrition examined the impact of dairy consumption on inflammation. This study concluded that dairy intake was associated with reduced markers of inflammation in healthy adults. The researchers analyzed various markers, including C-reactive protein, and found that dairy consumption either had no effect or was linked to lower levels of these markers. A comprehensive review published in the Journal of the American College of Nutrition explored the relationship between dairy consumption and inflammation. This review analyzed multiple studies to address the impact of dairy products on inflammatory markers, and the findings indicated that dairy products do not promote inflammation. This evidence underscores the importance of considering dairy as part of a well-rounded diet. The nutrients found in dairy, such as calcium and vitamin D, and those high-quality proteins, not only support overall health, but may also mitigate some responses when it comes to the inflammatory responses in the body. The second myth is that if you are lactose intolerant, that you can't enjoy dairy and you have to eliminate it from your diet. The fact is that many people with lactose intolerance can still enjoy many dairy foods, whether that's a lactose-free products or fermented products like yogurt and buttermilk. There are many these alternatives allow people to reap the nutritional benefits of dairy while minimizing digestive issues. Lactose-free dairy products are an excellent choice for those that have lactose intolerance. A review published in Foods confirms that lactose-free options, such as lactose-free milk or cheese provide the same level of calcium, vitamin D, and high quality proteins as their lactose containing counterparts. This means that those individuals that are lactose intolerant can still receive the same nutritional benefits that support bone health, muscle function, muscle recovery, all those great things as folks that are able to digest lactose. Fermented dairy products, including yogurt and hard cheeses, are often easier to digest as well for individuals with lactose intolerance. The fermentation process significantly reduces the lactose content of these foods. For instance, when it comes to yogurt, live bacteria helps to break down the lactose, making it more tolerable. And then hard cheeses like cheddar and Parmesan also have very low lactose levels. A review published in the Journal of Dairy Research highlights the benefits of fermented dairy products for individuals with lactose intolerance. The study found that products like yogurts and hard cheeses have reduced lactose content due to the fermentation process, which converts lactose to lactic acid. And this transformation significantly lowers the lactose levels, making these products easier to digest and less likely to cause those symptoms that are associated with lactose intolerance. And then our next myth is that dairy needs to be avoided by athletes on weight management plans. Many athletes have different body composition goals, maybe seeking to reduce body fat, to lean out a little bit, and they may think that they have to drop dairy foods from their diet. However, dairy foods can be part of a weight management plan and still offer those essential nutrients without excessive calories. Including dairy in a balanced diet can support athletes in maintaining a healthy weight and body composition while providing those vital nutrients. Dairy products, especially low-fat or fat-free varieties, are still excellent sources of high-quality protein, and these proteins are crucial for maintaining muscle mass, which is essential for athletes when they're on a weight management plan. So when we're going through a period of caloric restriction, we still want to make sure that we're getting in nutrient-dense foods, and we can do that with dairy foods through low-fat and fat-free options. Muscle mass plays a significant role in supporting metabolism. As the more muscle tissue we have, the more calories that we're burning at rest compared to fat tissue. So by preserving this muscle mass, dairy protein helps athletes maintain a healthy metabolic rate, making it easier to manage their weight and prevent muscle loss during caloric restriction. A systematic review published in Obesity Reviews highlighted the benefits of dairy protein for weight management. The study found that consumption of dairy protein has a protective effect against weight gain and aids in maintaining a healthy body composition. The review emphasized that including dairy in the diet can be an effective strategy for athletes aiming to manage their weight while still performing at their best. Dairy foods can also significantly enhance feelings of fullness or satiety, which is also beneficial for athletes that are trying to control their caloric intake. The protein and fat content in dairy foods contributes to a prolonged feeling of fullness, which can help reduce overall calorie consumption. This effect is particularly valuable for athletes who need help to manage their weight without feeling deprived or hungry. So by having those feelings of satiety and fullness, we're less likely to overeat. A meta-analysis published in Clinical Nutrition examined the impact of dairy consumption on satiety and then subsequent caloric intake. The study found that consuming over 500 milliliters of dairy products significantly increased satiety, leading to decreased energy intake in those subsequent meals. So this suggests that incorporating dairy into meals can help athletes manage their hunger and avoid overeating, which is crucial for maintaining a balanced diet and a healthy weight. And then finally, our fourth myth here is that plant-based beverages are superior to real dairy. While plant-based beverages can be a good alternative for those that have particular dietary restrictions, real milk offers a unique and comprehensive nutrient profile that plant-based beverages just don't match. One of the standout features of real milk is that it's a complete protein. Dairy milk contains all 9 essential amino acids, which are crucial for the body's various functions, particularly for athletes. These amino acids are important for muscle protein synthesis, which is essential for both building and repairing muscle. The proteins found in milk are considered high quality proteins, with whey protein being rapidly absorbed, making it a great option for post-exercise recovery or throughout the day. And then casein protein, like we covered earlier, is absorbed more slowly, providing a more sustained release of amino acids. This combination supports both muscle maintenance and helps enhance anabolic responses and recovery after exercises. A study published in Nutritional Reviews underscores the importance of dairy milk's protein content. The research highlights that dairy milk provides essential amino acids that are crucial for muscle protein synthesis and overall metabolic health. This study emphasizes the superior quality of dairy milk proteins in supporting athletic performance and recovery. In comparison, many plant-based beverages such as almond, soy, and oat milk, they often lack the same comprehensive nutrient profile that's found in real dairy. While these alternatives, again, can be a part of a balanced diet, they typically have lower protein content and, more importantly, may lack a complete protein. So most plant-based proteins don't contain all of the essential amino acids, making them less effective for muscle synthesis and overall health. I have a slide here on the next page. This is a graphic from Real California Milk from their website, and it breaks down the calories and nutrient profiles, vitamins and minerals found in dairy foods naturally versus soy, almond, and oat. Again, while these plant-based beverages can serve as an alternative for those with specific dietary needs or preferences, real dairy milk offers that unique combination of complete proteins and nutrients that's difficult to replicate. And then overall, when it comes to these myths and misinformation, by addressing them with factual evidence, we can better understand the true value of dairy products in an athlete's diet. And when you're having conversations with athletes and maybe they are bringing up some of these concerns, now we can address them with these research and science-based messaging and come up with nutrition strategies that are tailored to meet their goals, but also being backed in science. And then now I want to get into some practical fueling applications and show ways that we can incorporate dairy foods into an athlete's fueling plan. First, I want to start off though with calcium and vitamin D guidelines. So these are, first we'll start off with calcium for adolescents, so ages 9 to 18 years old. We're looking for 1,300 milligrams of calcium per day. Especially during adolescence, we have those growth spurts during puberty. And so calcium is crucial for developing peak bone mass and density. With adults ages 19 to 50 years old, so we may have some athletes that fall into that range, we're still looking for 1,000 milligrams per day of calcium. So still important, especially on that lower end, still important for those athletes that haven't achieved their peak bone mass yet to be getting in calcium daily. Adult athletes need to maintain adequate calcium intake as they age as well to support bone health, muscle function, and overall metabolic processes. Dairy is a rich source of calcium, with a single serving, like 1 cup of milk or a slice of cheese, providing a significant portion of the daily requirement for calcium. In fact, consuming 2 to 3 servings of dairy can help meet these needs effectively. For example, 3 servings of dairy can provide approximately 900 milligrams of calcium. So you see that it takes out a substantial portion of that daily intake goal that we're trying to achieve. When it comes to vitamin D, both adolescents and adults, we're looking for 600 IUs per day or 15 micrograms per day. And vitamin D is important for aiding in calcium absorption, and it's important for bone health. Adequate vitamin D levels are necessary, not just for bone health though, but also immune function and muscle health. Athletes may need more if they're training indoors, or if we're in the time of year where we're just not getting as much sunshine and the vitamin D that we get from the sun is not as effective, or if we're in northern latitudes or areas with less sun exposure. So I work with athletes that are primarily indoors, and even though we're in California, if we're not getting a lot of vitamin D, especially during those fall and winter months, we need to make sure that we're getting a lot from our diet. Many Real California Milk products are fortified with vitamin D, and this is crucial for calcium absorption and for bone health. And the typical serving of fortified milk provides around 100 IUs of vitamin D. So with 2 to 3 servings daily, we can again contribute significantly towards that recommended intake. And then here's a sample fueling plan. I've broken down 3 different days with a variety of different options for breakfast, pre-workout snack, post-workout snack, lunch, a snack in between, dinner, and then bedtime snack. So this is the ideal layout for when I'm working with athletes of how often I'd like to see them fuel and when they should fuel. We've got a lot of great dairy foods worked in here. Not all dairy foods, but there's a lot of great options that we have a variety of foods that are going to provide us that fast absorbed whey protein. And then later at bedtime snack, you can see we have some cottage cheese and casein protein shake as an option there. Ways again to get that slow digesting casein protein in to get those benefits of overnight repair. And then dairy foods also just make a great snack in general. So we've got cottage cheese in there as an option. And then my yogurt cube smoothie, which I'm going to show you next, the recipe for. So this is the yogurt cube smoothie. I've got my yogurt cubes prepped back here and a smoothie from this recipe here. This is an energizing and protein-rich option that can be used either as a breakfast, depending on what you put in it, or a pre-workout snack. I like these during hot summer months. We just had a heat wave here in LA, and a lot of my athletes were not really wanting to eat heavy meals or hot meals, and we're looking for some cold options. So this is a really great option here where we can work in something fun and something appetizing for an athlete. You can pre-make the yogurt cubes by simply taking some yogurt and put it into the wells of your favorite ice cube tray and freezing that overnight, or just waiting till it freezes. I think mine took a few hours. And then in the morning, it makes it a little bit easier to just pop some of these yogurt cubes into a blender, add in your fruit, your milk. You can add in some additional things there, spinach, chia seeds, whatever we want to increase the nutrient profile of this smoothie. And then blend it up. The yogurt cubes already being pre-frozen actually makes the smoothie a lot creamier and thicker as well. So if you're someone that likes that thick consistency, this is a great choice. And you can have this as a smoothie, or we can throw it into a bowl and make a nice yogurt smoothie bowl. We top that with granola, additional fruit, chia seeds, again, something like that. Another option, really easy, cottage cheese and fruit, doesn't really require much. This is a great choice for both post-exercise for muscle recovery or as a bedtime snack, something at night, because we get that benefit of the slow digesting protein. Post-workout, athletes need to consume both carbohydrates to replace glycogen that they use during training, as well as to get some protein in to repair muscle tissue, and electrolytes to replace and restore losses from sweat. So this kind of does all of those things there. And again, it's just a great post-workout snack or as a nighttime beverage or a nighttime bedtime snack. Then we're using buttermilk here with our marinated chicken. This makes the chicken a lot more tender and a lot more flavorful, whether you're making it on a grill, in the oven, or in an air fryer. You just simply marinate the chicken breast with garlic, salt, pepper for a couple of hours, and then bake, grill, or air fry, whatever your choice is. And then pair this chicken with a starchy carb or a vegetable, I should say, for a complete balance and then protein-rich meal. I love taking any of the leftovers from this and then cutting the chicken up and then adding it to either a salad or a wrap for an easy lunch the next day. And then our last recipe here is the melted power quesadilla. I love a quesadilla, super easy to make. This one is packed with protein with our real California cheese of your choice. You can use a variety of different cheeses here. And then I'm adding some additional chicken to bump up the protein a little bit. And then you can also use real California plain yogurt as a topping or as a side dip, kind of in place of sour cream, so that we improve a little bit of that nutrient profile. I like to use real California cheese like Monterey Jack, mozzarella, and cheddar as my little trifecta combo there. And then you can cook this quesadilla in a pan, in the microwave, or if you're fancy and have a quesadilla maker, you can make it there really easily as well. And then I want to point you to the Real California Milk website. They particularly have a site here that's made just for us, health and wellness professionals. This is a great resource for handouts, fact sheets, webinars, all great things when it comes to the benefits of dairy foods for athletes and overall health. There are some great handouts on this page, including a handout from me, and then including handouts from Jordan Mazer and Dustin Little, the dietitian and athletic trainer, respectively, for the 49ers. They've got some great tip sheets here and information on how to incorporate and why to incorporate dairy foods into the diet. And then here are my references, all of the various studies that I used today in order to build out my presentation. second page here. And if you'd like to stay in touch or link up with me after today's presentation for additional questions, I can be reached at jessicathesportsrd@gmail.com or on Instagram at jessicathesportsrd. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation.